I'm Anil Kumar. Let me thank all the viewers and subscribers for watching my videos and posting brilliant questions. Here is another good question from one of our subscribers. We'll solve absolute function inequality in this particular example. So the question is to solve absolute value of x minus 3 less than equal to x over 2 plus 1. Now remember, whenever you have an absolute function, it should be written as a piecewise function first. So absolute value of x minus 3 is basically equal to x minus 3 and negative of x minus 3 depending on the domain. So if x in this case is greater than or equal to 0, it is going to be its positive value. Greater than or equal to 3, which makes it 0. But if it is less than equal to less than 3, in that case, we'll take a negative value, correct? So that is how this absolute function will be defined. So if you're trying to sketch this absolute function on a graph paper, it will kind of look like this. Absolute function will be kind of like this, right? So it is combination of these two straight lines with the vertex at 3. So that is the function absolute value of x minus 3. Now we want that this function should be less than this line x over 2 plus 1, right? So that means the slope is half and the y-intercept is plus 1, correct? If I write 0 here for the value of x, in that case this point here is 3, right? So this point here is 3 for 0. So that means this line here will be something like this. I'm just making a rough sketch here. So it will go through this kind of like this. So that is your line, which is x by 2 plus 1, right? Where this point is 1, correct? So that is your line. So clearly the solution set is wherever this line is greater than the absolute function or absolute function is less than, correct? So the absolute function is less than this line within this interval. Do you see that part? Both included. So that becomes your domain. So graphically, you can approximately see the solution. Now let us try to solve this algebraically. So we'll basically work out in the domain when x is less than 3 and when x is greater than or equal to 3. Remember, when x is less than 3, absolute function will be the negative value of x minus 3. So the inequality when x is less than 3 will be written as minus x plus 3, because this becomes the negative value. When you expand, you get minus x plus 3 is less than or equal to x by 2 plus 1. So let's solve this. Taking x to this side, we get 3 minus 1 is less than or equal to x by 2 plus x. So we have 2 here is less than or equal to 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 by 2x. Or you can say x is greater than 2 times 2 by 3. Or we can say that x is greater than 4 over 3. Correct? So on this side, the solution set which we are having is kind of like this. Think this is your number line, and this is where x has to be greater than 4 by 3, right? So let's say this is 0 for us, correct? So we are saying 4 by 3 and this is 3 for us. So it is from, since this domain is less than 3, so this portion will be kind of from here to this place, which is 4 by 3. Is that clear? And that is 3 for us. So that becomes the solution in the given domain. And clearly, we'll write this as x is greater than or equal to 4 by 3. However, x is less than 3, since that is our restriction on this domain. Perfect. Now let's work out on the right hand side, which is when x is greater than or equal to 3, then we have absolute x minus 3 as x minus 3 less than equal to x by 2 plus 1. Now, since this is bigger, I'll bring this on the left side now. So we have x minus 2 is less than equal to 1 plus 3. So that gives you x over 2 is less than equal to 4, or x is less than or equal to 8. So here the solution will be from 3, this is greater than or equal to 3, to this will be filled in to 8. So combination of this gives you the result, right? So now we can write down the answer, and the answer here is that x is greater than or equal to 4 by 3 and is less than or equal to 8. Does make sense to you? So this point is 8 for us and this point is 4 by 3. So that becomes the solution on the number line as shown here. Perfect. So I hope the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. Remember, whenever you have an absolute function, it should be split into piecewise functions and each piece should be solved for a common solution. And then you get your complete solution by combining the two as we have done in this particular case. I hope the steps are absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.